What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to deep condition my hair. I have had my hair up in this kind of puff for a little bit over a week. It has been longer than I planned, okay? I'm gonna be honest, it's been longer than I planned. I was actually planning to put my hair in a protective style, but the weeks got so busy I literally had no time to do anything but spray some water on her. Okay, so we're gonna deep condition and all of that today, so let's get into it. If you looked at my hair care fades for 2019, you saw all of these, girl. So I'm gonna start with my oil first. I just like to pour and count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So that's what I like to do. And usually counting to 6 gives you like about 2 tablespoons. Then I'm going to add this. Yeah, so I just like dig this in and get 1, 2, 3, 4 dollops of that. And then, what I'm gonna do, I took the top off, so I'm just gonna dump it in. Usually for this, I like to go for about like 4 tablespoons of this. Yeah, that is about like 4 tablespoons. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two. Can you? That's why you're trying to be extra for YouTube, girl. Calm down, sis. Then I just take the spatula and like mix everything around in there. Like mix it up really good. So you can see it has a kind of pale type of orange color. The color from the Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil has transferred into it. So I have my little spray bottle with water and I'm just gonna mist my hair. Now the temperature of the water is actually warm, and that's good, especially if you have low porosity hair. I like to, as I spray the water, like try to squeeze it in, because that water will just run right out of my head. And basically I just spray it with water until everything feels nice and damp and my hair starts to loosen up. Like what I mean by loosen up, like it was in a style for a while and it was like stiff up there, but now you see it moves, right? So now it's loosened up. Okay, so what I like to do, I just like to glob it in my hand and rub it all over my hair, then start to go in sections and rake it through. So now I like to go basically section by section, smoothing the product through and like adding more deep conditioner as needed, you know? So I like to divide my hair in half. And then I'll just start working on one half at a time. I forgot to bring a clip in the bathroom and the way stuff is set up, I'll have to like literally move everything just to get a clip. Anybody got time for that? I got a hairpin. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, this is really bad. Yeah, so basically I'm working the product in and like slowly and like gently finger detangling, because my hair has been in its natural state, basically like unstretched in a bun, all those curls on top of my head for almost 2 weeks. So it's inevitable that I would get some like tangles. So I'm not a finger detangle girl, but in this case I don't want to, like, I was feeling the tangles, so I didn't want to put a brush to it or a comb to it right away. So now that my fingers can pretty much go through, I'm gonna go ahead with a wide tooth comb. Add a little bit more product. And I'm gonna twist this section up. And this is why I slather some of the deep conditioner on my hair before I start to like separate and like work on the sections. Because if I just, number one, if I went in dry, that would be insane. Number two, even if I just put water alone, it would be super cray-cray. So I'm just gonna continue that same process. So work that product that was already on my hair in, and I'm not like raking with these fingers through my hair. I'm basically using my palm and my thumb. Like the thumb is what's going through. So basically like I'm separating it at like in really huge sections, like separating and smoothing, mostly basically trying to smooth the hair out, smooth the cuticles out, so if they lay as flat as possible, it will prevent a lot of those tangles, as well as the smoothing will get all those naturally shed hairs down the shaft of my hair. Okay, so I'm gonna add some more product and get a little bit more detailed with the detangling. That's why, guys, like, good products are really important. Oh my god. Like if you get a conditioner with some good slip, ability, girl, you'll be set. That's why I always add like my Nourish and Thrive Organics conditioner in with the I still don't know what that thing's called, pelo, whatever that thing, because the green one by itself, like I said, like it works well with heat, but the Nourish and Thrive, with or without heat, that thing softens up your hair a lot. And I like to add the oil to like really smooth my cuticles and add a bit more nourishment to my hair. Okay, so she feels pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my wide tooth comb and like detangle some more. Okay, and twist her up. And I'm gonna move on to the other section. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my head off camera. Then I'll be back when I'm done with all the sections and we can move on. So I'm back, guys, and I've completed all the sections of my hair. Like you saw before, raking it through with my hands, detangling with my fingers, adding a bit more product, and then detangling with a comb, and then I twisted it up. So I'm finished. I don't know how many twists I have in my hair. I do not know, but it is pretty late. It is actually after midnight. But yes, so I'm just gonna put a plastic bag on my head. You can use a plastic cap if you want, but I just use a good old Dollar General plastic bag. And I'll just tie this down and I'll actually sleep with this in my hair overnight, because like I said, my hair was out in the middle of winter, exposed to the elements for the past 2 weeks. And when I tell you, my style was still looking good, but as I was detangling my hair, I can feel that especially my ends really needed some nourishment. Like they felt trash, honey, trash. So they really needed some deep nourishment. So I'm just gonna let this sit overnight with the plastic bag so that it can conduct some heat and let everything soak in and penetrate, and then I'll be back in the morning for the washout. I'm just gonna take this little elastic I had on my hair to like secure it in the back. So now that I have the plastic cap on my head to conduct that energy, I just like to put a little beanie over it to like make it a little bit more intensified, to keep it warm, and so I don't be sleeping next to my man's looking completely cray-cray, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just put this on and it's time to go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning, guys. Yeah, yeah.